Hello and welcome back. This is part 10 and today we are going to work on our last functionality for this drag and drop page builder. So today if we drag and drop a component and add some style to it, and if we click on the save button, it does not work, and if we click on the live preview, we don't have any preview of the page where we added our components. So today we will work on this functionality. So start with, there are two things in it. First, we will save a version for this builder. So if I refresh this page, I should have all these components and the style back on the page. So that is the one thing we need. And second is, when we click on this preview button, it should open a preview of this page without all these extra options, just the component that we added and the style, and no extra options. So let's start with that. So in this file, I will add a new event listener, and for that, if we check this element, it has the class save page. So what we can do, we can say document dot query selector, and we'll select this button and we'll add a event listener on it, which is click event. So if we click on this, we will save the page, and this is the callback. Now inside it, so if we check this builder HTML, it's the builder. Inside it we have the main. We will only interested in the main whatever we have added, so we will just target this and save this main content. So for that, let's just find the main element, main, and if we don't find the main element, then we don't have to save anything, we can just return from here. But if we find the main, we need to save two versions. First is for the builder, whatever we are dragging and dropping for this page, and if we refresh it, we should have all the content back on our page. So for that, we will save two things. One is the HTML and one is the CSS that we add in our head tag, this one. So in here, I will say local storage. We will save it in the local storage that set item, and I will give it a name builder main. This is our builder, the page builder, and we are saving the main HTML. So I will call it builder main, and I will have the main element dot outer HTML. And second, we need to save the CSS. For that, we need to first find the CSS, and for that I will say style element. Yeah, we can call it style element because we need to save its content. So document dot get element by ID, and its ID is stone UI. Okay, let's just check. Okay, this is the stone UI dynamic style. So this is the ID, and if we have the style element, then we will save it. So local storage dot set item, and I will give it name builder style, and we will save style element dot outer HTML. So this is our builder. So only this part. Now let's just finish the complete code, and then we will work on the refresh functionality and load the content back. So now I will add functionality for the live preview. So for live preview, I will say main clone. I will clone the main content, so we don't change the original object. So we have the main element dot clone. We'll completely clone it, and then main clone dot query selector all placeholder section. Now the placeholder section, I will just explain why we need to remove this placeholder. So if we just refresh it first time, you see this is our placeholder. This is our placeholder section. So if we accidentally save this and we like when we try to save it, we don't want to save it in the live preview. So we will just remove it from this. And next we want to save only the elements which we drag and drop and which has the styles. We don't want these buttons, these options. We just want this. Let's say if I have this text element, I just want this text element. I don't want this div or this div. I just want this particular element with the class that we will add dynamically. So that is what we need to save. So for that, we'll go to the main clone dot query selector all, and it will be data target type, and then for each wrapper we will select the target element from the wrapper. Wrapper dot query selector, and we will select. Now let me explain what this is. So we are selecting all the data target type. So if you check inside the main, we have data target type, then we have this data target type, and each data target type have a target. So inside this data target type, this is our target, and inside this data target type, we have this as a target. So we are selecting all those target, and this data target type, this is just a wrapper around our target element where we add the CSS. So this is our wrapper and this is our target element. Now if we find the target element dot class list dot remove, we want to remove a drop section from it. So this is our target element. It may have some options for the dropping, and we have the drop section class. It is there, you can find it here. This is our target, data target, and it has a class drop section. We don't want in our live preview, so we will just remove it. Second, from data target element, which is our target element, we want to remove attribute data target. We don't want this this data target attribute anymore because it is no use in our live preview. And next we want to remove the content editable. For the paragraph tag, we have this content editable attribute. We will remove that. So we remove content editable, and then we will replace the wrapper with the target element. Why is that? Because once we have this target cleaned up, we don't want anything outside it. We don't want this target, we don't want this. So we will replace this entire div with this particular component. So we will replace it with target element. And if we don't find the target element, then there is no use of wrapper because we don't want to save the wrapper. So we'll just remove it. Now we have the cleaned up the HTML content. Now what we need to do, we need to save the live version as we did for the builder version. So for that, let's just go to the local storage dot set item, and I will call it live main, and it will be main clone dot outer HTML. And for the style, we'll say local storage dot set item, and I will call it live style. And I will say we have a style element. If we have the style element, then style element dot outer HTML, else we don't want anything. And let's just add alert. So when we click on it, if it saves, we will get this alert that page saved successfully. Okay, now let's just save it and see in the local storage if it is really working or not. So let me add one component, add some style. Now if I hit the save, we have this alert. And now if we go to the local storage, in here you can see we have all 4 variables that we declared: builder main, builder style, live main, and live style. We have all these data that we need. Now all we need to do is load this data when we refresh the page on the builder and we open the preview page. We will load these 2 items in our preview page. So for that, let's go to the index file for this index.js in here, and in here we will add one event listener. So for that, document dot add event listener, and this is DOM content loaded. So once the DOM content is loaded, what we want to go and find the saved content that we saved in the local storage. So it's saved main, and we will get it from local storage dot get item, and it is builder main, and second is the saved style, and we will get it from local storage dot get item, and it is builder style. Now if we have saved main, what we want to do, go and select the main element, and if we find the main element, we'll say main element dot outer HTML equals to saved main. Now why is that? Because when we first time load the page, we have this structure here where we have the main element with the main class. We will find it, and inside it we will just replace everything what we have saved. So this is for the main. Now for the style, so if we have the saved style, we'll go and first let's just try to find if there is any existing style, because if we save multiple times we will have it, and when we load it, if it has the style tag, we need to check that one. So style element, get element by ID, and the class for that is this is the ID. Where is it? This one. This is the ID. So I'll just select this ID here, not the animation, it's ID. And if we find the style element, what we do, we'll go to the saved style and we will replace. So I will write some replacement in the saved style, because we don't want the start and ending tag of the style. This is style start and style end, we don't want it, so we'll replace it. We will just have the styles, and then we have the style element dot outer HTML, and we will update its value to CSS content. And if we don't find the style element, then we go to the document.head and insert adjacent element or the HTML, and in here we can say before end we will add saved style, and we can console log, or we can give it alert. We can say console log and builder restored from local storage, and we have stored main plus style. Okay, now let's see. Okay, it's already working. Did we click on the save button? Will I just delete it and save? Okay, we did the save last time. So now if we load it, it's nothing is there. So it's not loading. So if we add an image or the form text, button, style, the text, and we add style to any of the component, and let's say we add some color to it. We add the background color for the button. We add some padding. Okay, now if we save it and if we refresh the page, we should have this content back. So if we refresh it, you see we have the style there, we have all the components, and even if we open this style, it has that style there, padding, font color, and the background color. So this is for the builder only. Now if I click on the preview, right now it is not loading because we have not added any script for this. So for that, let's go to the preview HTML. We have this page there, and in here we'll write the script. So this script will load the content from the local storage. So we have the live main local storage dot get item live main, and we have live style local storage dot get item from local storage, and its name is live style. And if we find the live main and live style, what we do, we can go to the document.head and insert adjacent element or the HTML, and it will be before and. Live style and document dot body dot inner HTML equals to live main. And if we don't find anything, we can just say document dot body dot inner HTML equals to no preview available. So now let's see if it is working. So we have saved it. Now if I click on the live this preview button, let's see what we get. Okay, we are not getting anything. Let's see if there is any error. Okay, there is no error. We have the head here, we have the body tag here. This is the script that we have. Okay, we did not get any of it. Let's just do the console log if we are getting the log there. Okay, we are getting the alert. Okay, and is there any content in it? No, there is no content. We have here body, and here we have this. Okay, let's just console log these two things if we found them or not. So it's this and it's lifestyle. Okay, we have this div, you see image and everything is there. We have the CSS in there, everything is there, but there is a problem. Let's see. Okay, style is there, the style is loaded, but the HTML is not loaded, right? So let's see why the HTML, okay, there is a problem. It has to be equals to, see, Now we have all these things. We have the image, we have this input element, button, and the text. And if you look at it, we don't have any extra options. We just have all the components that we added. We don't have any wrapper, or we don't have any options, these options, we don't have any of that. Now if we delete it, let's say I delete the text, if I save it and refresh the page, it's working fine. If I open the preview, see, there is no text component because we have deleted from here. So now it is working fine. So I think that is it for this project. This was our drag and drop page builder, and we have successfully completed this project. I hope you like this project, and if you have any other project that you want me to cover, just add in the comment section and I will try to add that. Okay, I will see you in the next video series. Thanks.